to avoid being exposed by the enemy. The man actually squeezed his own heart to a stop. He forced himself into a state that looked completely dead. But Jotaro didn't expect Dio to be this cautious. Even after confirming there was no heartbeat, Dio still wanted to personally cut off his head. At the critical moment, Polnareff suddenly appeared. He thrust his sword straight into Dio's head. It should have been fatal, but Dio activated time stop again. He calmly pulled his head out of the blade, and the wound healed instantly. Then with a backhand punch, he sent Polnareff flying hundreds of meters. Polnareff hit the ground and stopped moving. Dio picked up a road sign, ready to finish Polnareff first, then deal with Jotaro. Jotaro was instantly put in a dilemma. Keep playing dead, or step in and save him. If he exposed himself now, Dio would never come within attack range again. All his efforts would be wasted. Just then, Jotaro's finger twitched slightly. Dio immediately backed off in caution. He started to question whether Jotaro was truly dead or just pretending. Right at that moment, two police officers arrived. Dio easily killed one of them, then forced the other to shoot Jotaro. The bullet hit a vital spot, but Jotaro didn't move at all. Seeing this, Dio finally relaxed a bit. What he didn't know was, the bullet had already been caught by Star Platinum. Still suspicious, Dio lay down to listen for a heartbeat. Jotaro immediately stopped his heart again. At last, Dio was fully convinced he was dead, but just to be safe, Dio raised the road sign again. He was about to decapitate Jotaro. Jotaro knew he couldn't wait any longer. Star Platinum instantly restarted his heart. Blood rushed back through his body. The next second, his stand appeared. Only then did Dio realize he'd been tricked, but at such close range, he didn't even have time to activate time stop. Star Platinum threw a punch and blew Dio's head apart. Even so, Jotaro knew this monster wouldn't die that easily. Sure enough, Dio was still alive, but with his head severely damaged. He couldn't move for the moment. Jotaro seized the chance and poured gasoline over him. He was about to burn him alive, but the moment he tried to light it, Dio burst into laughter and activated time stop again. He grabbed onto a car, planning to escape when time resumed. Jotaro stayed calm. He pulled out the knife from his body and had Star Platinum throw it. The blade shot forward like a bullet, knocking Dio off the car. Now Dio was truly panicking. With nowhere left to run, he chose to escape through the sewer. But the moment he lifted the manhole cover, Jotaro was already standing in front of him. A barrage of punches followed. Dio was blasted away once again, yet he kept laughing wildly, because this was his real escape route all along. Only then did Jotaro realize this was where his grandfather was killed, but it was already too late. Dio had drained Joseph's blood, his wounds were completely healed, and his power had risen to an entirely new level. Now facing such an empowered Dio, can Jotaro still defeat him?